Grace Christian School, I am so excited to speak to you from the future location of our Grace Christian School campus. As a matter of fact, where I am standing is very close to what will be the front entrance of our upper school building. And then if you go a little bit that way and run parallel to Viridia Parkway is going to be our middle school building. And then a little bit beyond that, you turn right, and that will be our lower school building. And then back this way, which is further than you can see in this video, there we're going to have a large student activity center, and then we're also going to have athletic fields that host our lacrosse, football, and soccer teams. And we can't wait to get to this new campus, as it's going to provide all kinds of great educational opportunities for our students. Also going to provide greater opportunities to build community, as we're all on one site and one location, which has been a desire for our school community for many, many, many years. And after 40 years of great blessings of our school and how we've been able to grow and flourish under God's provision and God's blessing, we're excited about this next stage of life for Grace Christian School. And one of the things that's most exciting is while we get caught up in the buildings and the land and the developments and all those new things, the most important thing is that this is going to enable us to serve about 300 more students than we currently do. That means 300 more students are going to get the opportunity to experience a Christ-centered education. That means they're going to be able to hear about how they are known, valued, and loved by Jesus Christ, and that they can be world changers.
Choosing Grace was an easy solution for us. We were coming from a charter school in Chatham County that had slid significantly against Christian beliefs.
I think once we realized that the school they were in, again, it was a public charter school, K through 12, 5th grade, there was the beginning of middle school. And when our boys were in 5th grade, our eyes were kind of open to this agenda that they were pushing that went against our values as Christians. We just decided if we're going to send our kids to a school with an agenda, it's going to be one that we agree with.
It is our responsibility as parents to protect our children and to get influenced into worldly, ideals.
And actually, a friend of ours who has a child at another Christian school in the area told us about Grace, knowing that they were one of the only ones with a program for kids who have learning differences.
I think the other benefit that a Christian education has, and the way that Grace teaches it, is that we don't put our faith in a box on Sunday. That we try to live that out in our daily lives, and having chapel and discussing Christ throughout the day and many subjects and with friends allows you to try to live out your witness on your daily lives, and it gives the children confidence to be able to express who they are as their identity in Christ.
I became involved in Grace as soon as we started there. I'm a hover mother, as my husband likes to call me. So I started by volunteering initially, getting involved with the PTF, and then helping in the kitchen and that kind of thing. And then I signed up to sub, got to know the kids and the teachers and everyone. And I love the Grace family. Like, that known value love is real. It is real. My kids feel it. I feel it. Our boys are thriving at Grace. It's been wonderful to be able to have a relationship with their friends parents, being involved in Grace. Like, I'll walk down a hall now and my kids' friends will come up to Miss Green and give me a big hug. I love it. But it's been really awesome to have the same values as their friends' families.
The side benefit that we never even thought about was one of our sons got involved in football. And from the first day he came home from practice, he was a new kid. Yes. Just the self-worth that was instilled in him from the coaching staff and just the encouragement for the other players, it really changed him from an emotional perspective, as where he just felt empowered as far as being able to be himself and not have to act like he's somebody else just to be friends with something. If you're considering getting involved in Grace, I would highly recommend you doing so. It will not only just benefit you as far as getting involved in the school, but it'll also, you'll be able to help others and bless others by serving. We've got some of our greatest friends that we've met in Grace and even go on vacation with now because of being able to serve with Grace and help. You know, our kids are in 11th grade, and so the campus will not be built by the time they graduate. But for us, you know, being able to help with the building fund, it helps with the legacy of Grace. It's sometimes hard to think about giving to sticks and bricks, but you can't look at it like that. And the reason why is because when our kids came in 6th grade, you know, if there wasn't a seat available, we would have been stuck in what I would consider a hopeless situation for our family. By giving to Grace and allowing the campus to grow, it allows those future families that are maybe stuck in a similar situation that we're in, allows them to have their kids come to the community of Grace and allows their kids to have the same experiences that we have.
We have seen how being at Grace and having that Christian education has changed our children, and it's changed us. And so we are all in. We know our kids probably will not see the new campus, but that's okay because other kids will. I feel like it's important for everybody to be all in, whether it's through volunteering or financial, whatever your commitment is, so that other children will have the same chance to have an experience like our children. If you are considering investing financially in Grace, know that you are making an impact for our world and our community for Christ. 1,200 kids will be able to attend Grace at the new campus, which is 300 more than can attend now. So just know that you are making a huge impact for our community.
Legacy to me is Christian values, not only for my children, but my children's children. I've always been told it's easier to pass your values and convictions to your children, but it's very difficult to send that to the second generation. By investing in the new school, it's not hitting just this generation, but it's generations to come. And as the campus grows, it's just going to make a more impactful environment for the community around Grace. And so that Grace will shine as a beacon of Christ to the community around them.
Stories like the one just shared by Matt and Stacy are the reason why Grace Christian School exists. It's to partner with families to bring their children up in a Christian atmosphere and to provide a fantastic education and community for those families. And as they shared, what is happening at Grace is going to impact way beyond any of us. We have the opportunity to impact students and therefore impact families in a way that will impact generations beyond. And now as we turn to the future, we invite you to join us as we seek to invest in countless lives moving forward. Our new campus, our new facilities will enable us to serve 300 more students at a minimum. And our hope and prayer is that you will consider joining us on this move towards building this new campus, building this new facility, and touching the lives of so many more children. So we ask that you prayerfully consider how you can be a part of the One Grace campaign. Thank you.